There is something that is needed to be said, that if I don't say this right now, as you're watching this video, that it's probably going to be overlooked in the future, considering the fact that, well, NISA kinda lowballed very hard on the Nintendo Direct, and the opportunity that this Nintendo Direct is basically trying to give us, you know? So, what I did find out from, like, a lot of my friends is that the Nintendo Direct from Japan featured Trails Through Daybreak, have, like, only, like, probably, like, 30 seconds or so, but, like, it was still featured via Neon Falcon. And then, once you look at the American version, which, by the way, millions and millions of people were watching all over the world, especially live stream-wise, that Trails Through Daybreak wasn't really featured at all via NISA's decision. However, another game that was featured, which I don't know what this game is, it's coming 2025, it's called Phantom Brave: The Lost Hero. Now, this is something that really needs to be said, of course, is that I am completely frustrated with how it is. But, now, before we get on to this, I do note, this is just my opinion. There's no, like, if there's, like, any hate towards, like, NISA or anything, I'm not blaming you or anything like that. I just want to, you know, I'm just expressing my own opinion about how, like, localization is. Like, I've already vocaled my frustration with localization. I already made a video in the past about that, and I don't want to, like, talk too much about that past video, so I want to talk about what's really going on right now. So, if you really think about, like, Trails Through Daybreak itself, it's one of the most highly anticipated Trails games because it's entirely a new region. It's entirely a series that probably anyone can probably get into in their first game without getting scared to try to look back towards the other games and be like, oh, you should play the Sky games first. No, you should play the games in chronological order. It doesn't really matter what game you start first, because, like, one, I started off with Cold Steel, and, like, boom, I even tried to reverse my situation by, like, looking at other people's playthroughs. I actually tried to play Crossspell games, and I eventually did Calvard, as you guys know the story. But yeah, it's kind of frustrating that, like, a game like Trails Through Daybreak that's coming nearly in less than a month was not featured at all within this Nintendo Direct in America. And if you look at the view count for NIS America, it was literally streamed like a few hours ago. It currently has 2.4 million views. It featured a lot of heavily solid games that I'm looking forward to playing. And yeah, the fact of the matter is that I don't know what's up with NISA's marketing decisions, to be honest. I don't know if it's just the fact that the lack of localization direction to showcase the wrong game for NISA itself. It's just, I feel like they're just treating the series like shit at this point, you know? People will probably take this the wrong way and be like, oh, NISA's not shit, they're doing their best to localize these games. Like, if you're really trying to localize these games, you could do some high marketing. Like, you know, like, this was their opportunity. Just feature the game, and mostly in front of millions and millions of people that really, really just want to see it. But no, I understand that probably this is not NISA's fault for doing this. This is, in fact, probably the localization's fault for doing this, if anything. Because I've been vocal about how localization is. We all know about that, even involving when it comes to, like, text, dialogue, or the fact that even itself as Trails as a series, there's not much love towards, like, a small community. Yes, unfortunately, us Trails fans are a small community. It will never be big as is, because, like, it never gets, like, the big marketing decisions it needs to, which is kind of frustrating in a way, because, like, the series deserves a lot more love. But yeah, I just want to say my opinion on this. Like, you guys don't have to take it too literally. Like, if you're looking forward to Trails Through Daybreak, I'm looking forward to Trails Through Daybreak. I'm excited for it. I'm just very frustrated that if you're featuring heavily on a direct that's Japan focused, that they were cool with releasing because Neon Falcon or Giga Chats are doing this, and the fact that Nintendo of America didn't want to feature. It wasn't featured in Nintendo America. It featured a game that's coming out in 2025. Like, 2025? Really? That's literally the same. That's literally a game that's not even gonna come out this year. And meanwhile, a game coming out this year could have been heavily featured. I don't care if it's like 20 to 30 seconds or anything. Like, if millions of people want to know the Trails series, a Nintendo Direct marketing would be a great start to it. But no, they didn't take advantage of that, which is like the most like dog water thing I've ever seen. Like, even I can't believe that NISA completely missed the opportunity to feature the right game, but instead they featured the wrong game that's not even gonna come out this year. Oh my god, this is why, like, when it comes to like localization decisions, it's either a win or a loss at this rate, because I don't know. I really like this series. But at this point, if like a localization team doesn't really want to capitalize on like a decision that could really upstart the marketing, or they probably don't even care about the series at all. They only care about their own games is probably what I'm concluding down towards. But anyway, I hope you guys know that my rant is not perfect. I understand that like it doesn't really bother anyone who's watching this right now. I just want to know that I am definitely looking forward to the game, but I'm just so frustrated with how this is that I had to make this video. So anyways, I guess I'll see you guys all when the full game releases.